Rangers need to part ways with a player who's been more of a burden than a boon, despite pocketing a paycheck bigger than Cantwell's. The transformation of Glasgow Rangers under Philippe Clement has been nothing short of phenomenal. That recent 2-2 nail-biter against Benfica in the Europa League's last 16 first leg. Under Michael Beale, they would have likely crumbled, but this squad's developed some serious grit in recent months. The draw in Lisbon was impressive, especially with Rangers missing key wingers. Philippe Clement had to shuffle his starting lineup, but they still head into the second leg with a real shot at moving forward to the quarter-finals. This turnaround from a struggling club to one eyeing 3 trophies in just 6 months is remarkable, especially considering what Clement inherited. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: players who just aren't cutting it, and some who are pocketing a pretty penny for not much return. Case in point, Ben Davies. Davies arrived at Ibrox for a hefty £4 million deal back in 2022, with a weekly wage of £27,000, making him one of the top earners. But the return on investment hasn't been great, to put it lightly. He had a rocky first season, with injuries hampering his performance. Plus, his Champions League outings were forgettable, with the just conceding goals left, right, and centre. And let's not forget his domestic blunders, like that costly mistake against Celtic in April 2023. Kenny Miller didn't mince words, calling it out for what it was: poor defending. Fast forward to this season, and Davies is barely getting a look in under Clement. Stoke City sniffed around last summer, but Rangers weren't keen on letting him go. Yet, his contract's still got a few years left, but there's hope Clement can offload him this summer for a decent fee. Not only has Davies failed to deliver on the pitch, but he's also been a drain on the club's resources. With £6.4 million spent on him already, it's high time Rangers cut their losses. And here's the kicker: Davies earns more than Cantwell, who's been a standout performer lately. The lad's been on fire, netting goals and pulling the strings in midfield. It's time for Rangers to cut ties with the deadwood, trim the wage bill, and focus on building for the future. And Clement's youth-focused approach to signings is a step in the right direction. Here's hoping for more of the same come summer.